We've just been told there's a couple of B-2s passing above us, and there they are.
City Center, Skyway
There's the other one.
Flight level 340.
City 666, Kansas Center, hello.
Some people are having way too much fun. Cruising along here, slowing for the approach. ILS 26, practice approach at Rifle, Garfield County, Colorado. We're about 18 minutes from the initial approach fix. We just had some nice views here, so I thought I'd share them with you. Thousand to go, down to flight level 200, and then the way I'm wanting folks to consider flying this is obviously we have the map here, and it looks a little strange because we're doing multiple approaches. One here, one at Gunnison, one at Eagle, and then over to Rocky Mountain Regional for our favorite overnight stop at the Hilltop Inn. Just a stone's throw from
Silver Center, hello, United 1561,
Shelter
with you at a flight level 190
at BJC.
level 230.
The point I'm making is that
1561 Denver Center.
It's entirely possible
to smooth above flight level 220, climbing
the G
level 260.
600 or the G3000 doesn't have enough space on it to display everything you want to display. I know that's a ridiculous thought, but the truth is, at a mountain airport, I definitely want to see the piece of paper. I definitely want to see the map. Obviously, I want to see the primary flight display. So what else in the world can I possibly need? The answer is TAWS. And so with the tap of a button, I can shift from the active approach, to which is going to be geosynchronous, to TAWS, just like that. Like, keep an eye on it. Keep ATC honest, and keep ourselves honest when we're supposed to be on a thick black line.
Number 311 Mike X-ray, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
2381 Mike X-rays, yeah.
Yeah.
Approach 311 Mike X-ray, flight level 200.
November 311 Mike X-ray, Aspen approach. When able, advise weather and NOTAMs to Rifle. I understand you're looking for the ILS 26 into Rifle.
We'll advise when we have the weather, and yes, we're looking for the ILS 26. And we'll be missed and then headed to Gunnison.
November 1 Mike X-ray, roger.
Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point -03 Celsius. Altimeter 3000. For marks. Density altitude 7,600.
Rifle Garfield County Airport.
Automated weather observation 1808 Zulu. Wind 260 at 18. Peak gusts 25. Visibility 10. Sky condition scattered 1000. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point -03 Celsius. Altimeter 3001. For marks. Density altitude 7,500.
Okay, just popped into the clouds, getting a little bumpy as we expected, and we have the 1 minute weather now. A little breezy down there.
Approach 1 Mike X-ray has the weather at Rifle.
November 1 Mike X-ray, thank you. And I observe no pertinent NOTAMs into Rifle at this time for your arrival.
Thank you.
Thank you. 1 Mike X-ray.
So trading flight, 25 knots, gusts straight down the runway, but that's not my immediate concern. I'm concerned about wind shear and overall comfort in the descent. Your choice, but one way to save fuel, since we are get pinched a little bit on that, nothing serious, would be to slide over to Calgary and start the approach over at Gunnison and skip this one. The other thing I'm considering, or want to consider, is that the approach into Gunnison may be equally confounded with different winds, but same speeds, but now over there we're on runway 6. So you see my concern.
FlexJet 566, additionally expect continuous slide, occasional moderate turbulence on descent. Update on the wind 260 at 9er, gust 19er. Once again, 260 at 9er, gust 19er.
And he's getting moderate over there.
Where was that?
Getting light shot right now.
FlexJet 566, roger, thank you.
But it's in this little area.
Yeah.
Aspen, Gunnison, Vale. So note to self, next time we try this, let's come out to BJC the night before. Let's start early, which would have been a better plan. All right, any ideas? It's calm now, so I'm perfectly happy to continue.
I say we continue this. At least it's right down the runway here, and opposed to a crosswind at Gunnison.
All right. Well, there are different levels of uncomfortable, so I'm okay with whatever you decide.
Even going through the tops of the cumulus, we're pretty comfortable.
We've just been cleared for the approach.
Search this.
And this is the ILS runway 26 into Rifle. And we're just switching back and forth between the terrain page and the chart page. And we have the chart up full time over on the other side. Approaching Zelop. And we're down to 12,600.
Check gear.
And cleared for the approach at this point. The auto throttle makes these steep descents a little easier. It's not perfect, but it's a little easier. Sometimes in the bumps we get the torque falls back down to minimum torque. That then causes the check gear light because Garmin thinks we're trying to land from 12,000 feet. And it gets a little confused up here. We've had earlier reports in this area of moderate turbulence by light aircraft. So that's not our preference, of course, and we want to avoid it if we can. Since this is a training flight, we have the option to go missed. And as soon as we get a centered needle inside of Zelop.
Vertical track.
Right, traffic, Diamond Star 0 November Golf directly over the airport, entering right downwind. Runway 26, full stop, Rifle.
Somebody in the downwind down there will be looking for him. Yeah, we're going to be low approach, so we can break off the approach before pattern altitude. Our pattern, based on the destination elevation, is going to be, let's see, 7,000 MSL.
Sky 4133, 12-7 for 16,000.
Sky 4133, Aspen departure radar, contact, climb and maintain, follow 210, expect light to occasional moderate turbulence, and climb up.
17, follow 210, Sky 4133.
There's another expectation of light to moderate. I believe that was based on our PIREP coming in here, which we had the autopilot kickoff with one of the bumps. Nice view, though.
Sky 4133, flighting 280, vector on course.
Here's Zelop. Now we're going to Jigom. And we can go down to 11. If this thing would stop shaking, I could tell you exactly how low we could go.
Rifle traffic, Diamond Star 0 November Golf, right base 26, Rifle.
1 Mike X-ray on the mist, contact Denver Center on 134.9 or 5. Change to advisory frequencies approved today.
Going to advisory on the mist, we'll go to 3495, 1 Mike X-ray.
All right, so we get down to 1.1 now, yes?
Yep. But on approach, we shouldn't have to set that.
Yes, we should. Yes, you're above the glide path. Go on down.
Yeah.
Yep, go on down. Big time, yep. Set it, forget it. Flick, flick. Let's get going. We want to catch that guy. Gear flaps.
Check gear.
Right away, no
This early?
Yeah, we have to. This is mountain flying, my friend.
Okay.
Get
Check
gear
gear.
flaps. So we've intercepted the glide path high, or at least we didn't get to the glide path, and that's why is that? Let's see. Jiggum, no, we should have got it. Let's go active on that nav needle. So go to your log 1 needle, and note that the diamond is coming in. I think we got
4133, safe flight conditions and climb out, please.
We were right on time.
well, but we cut the corner. We didn't, so I don't think Garmin got the hint that we were actually flying the approach because we were directed direct Zelop, remember?
Yeah, but we crossed it at 12.6. So
Yeah, but you can't start in the middle of an approach. Garmin doesn't like it. But here we are.
Center 13.4.5 today.
okay, we're going to advisory.
Sir MRK says we've got the glide slope, and we're configured for the landing gear, 1 notch of flaps, 3 green, and report the runway in sight.
We're on advisory.
Yep.
4133, Denver Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
So you should be able to get the runway in sight.
Southwest 1893, Denver Center, descend via flight E3, landing south.
Yeah, it's 15
I have it.
miles. You have it in sight?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's the next step. So after the runway is in sight, we're free
1893, there's some scattered areas of moderate precipitation along your
to configure
around Eldo intersection.
slower.
Earlier tops reported between
So we
23 and
should
28.
level at 10.4 at Yodub. But we're crossing it now. A set missed approach altitude.
Yeah, what did he give you?
Published is 14,000.
Diamond Star 0 November Golf.
He didn't give you
no.
anything other than published.
Checking
Okay.
east hangars via Bravo 2. Rifle traffic.
Okay, so our missed approach, 14,000. Thank you. I said that incorrectly. And then the 179 radial of EKR then woke up. Now, as complicated as that sounds, remember that we can easily change our active nav back to GPS and fly that mist. And that's how I recommend we do it.
Yeah.
So when it comes time to miss, we got some time to think about it. We'll use the toga button. We have auto throttle, so the throttle's going to come up. We'll remain within gear speed that way, and raise the gear, raise the flaps, turn on the autopilot, and then switch our source back to FMS. One other step I might take is press the heading bug to the lever line, switch to heading first, dial in the runway heading, then switch the nav source, verify it's correct, it's sequenced correctly, and then go from there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Rifle traffic, Meridian 311 Mike X-ray, 7 mile final, runway 26, will be low approach and go unmissed. Rifle.
I don't see anybody else down there. I don't hear anybody.
I heard a couple people.
Yeah, they're
Nobody
taxiing.
in our way.
Yeah, there was that left downwind guy started taxiing. So this is Rifle, California, correction, Colorado. Beautiful. So you see, this is the big wide valley. If pilots aren't getting into Eagle, Gunnison, or such, they come here because of the wideness of the pattern.
Allows it to go to minimums.
Of the valley, rather. Yeah, so that the reason that glide path didn't capture is because we were lollygagging a little bit in the descent. We were coming into the middle of the approach, which Garmin doesn't like to sequence when that's happening. And we were above, by the time we got it, we were above the glide path ever so slightly. So we used VS flick, that ability to get going down quickly to get down to the glide slope. It captured. We controlling speed with manual speed control at 130, and then had
200 to minimums.
Plenty of time to get gear and flaps. 200 to go.
Okay, going missed.
Toga. Manage it with your hands. Don't, yeah, it's the autopilot's on. Once you have a positive rate of climb, gear flaps right away.
Rate.
No delay, delay. That's what I'm talking about. Press to get your runway heading. And then let's follow the comic strip. Up to 1400, we're doing that. Runway heading to Tegu. So now we want to go back to Tegu. And that's going to happen, actually. Let's let that sequence.
That'll happen at the threshold.
Let's keep that needle centered. Use the heading bug to keep that needle centered. You do it, this one here. The white dashed line is your track over the ground. It should match the course. So I'll take it on over there. Yeah, that's it.
Rifle traffic, Meridian 311, Mike X-ray going missed.
Arm the nav so that it catches it. Good.
Rifle traffic, Cessna 85 Echo is lining up. 26.
And you notice we got back to FMS automatically.
Yep.
So that's a feature we didn't have on the other end because we weren't right where we're supposed to be. It's VMC today, so that's not a big problem. Had it been IFR, ATC would not have taken us off the course like that, and we would not have had that problem. Dick Rochfort, fly safely. Train often.